we're fighting a kraken?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
We are not prepared.
So let's recap. It's been a week since our heroes uncovered a plot by a handful of town elders, known as the Believers, who had been infiltrated by an earth cultist named Larak. Excuse me. The once peaceful but secretive group was molded by Larak into a branch of the Black Earth cultists. Under his guidance, the Believers kidnapped several people and sacrificed them to gain favor by some dark elemental force. And so there were several Believers. Three of them, though, were implicit
Caught.
and aware of these murders. That was Melico of Melico Stoneworks, number 18 on your map, and Marlando Gaelker. He was the barber slash used goods shop. He's 17. And Ilmeth Welver's Wagon Works, number 16 on your map. And the other ones were sort of, let off with a little slap on the wrist. The main offenders, though, were arrested and sent by boat down to Waterdeep to pay for their offenses. In the week that followed, the town shored up the gaping hole in the road, and things went back to something close to normal. Thankful for your efforts, Harburg deeded his unused stables to you, and the townsfolk with trade skills have begun to convert the building into a proper home. Big enough many times over, really, for all of you. You've had time to heal and to pick up some new skills and abilities. And so that's kind of where we find ourselves. So you leveled up. Does anybody, any new tricks or tips you want to talk about?
So a couple days after we rooted out this cult, a strange thing happened over at the farm. A portal opened up, and out walked two very impressive-looking paladins dressed in Watcher garb, who I immediately jumped to attention upon seeing them, and they hastened me away to induct me into official capacity as the Watchers, hearing of the deeds that we had done in helping the townsfolk here. It was one of them was my mentor. Not looking at my character sheet. Uno momento, por favor. Well, whatever. One of them was my mentor, and and they quizzed me and ran me through some stuff, and I took the final oath to become a full-fledged member of the Order of the Watchers.
Nice.
Yeah, too much fanfare.
Excellent. So they just portaled in and abducted you.
Well, they plane shift in. They didn't take me anywhere like out of sight. They used 2D
Put a hood over your head.
That's right. And basically went over all the stuff to make me a full-fledged Order of the Watchers Paladin.
Nice.
Yeah, since the last time, Fen had been, when he was with the Copper Crows, a dwarven cook who had dabbled in magic, who had shown him how to enchant some arrows with magic, and that's something that he's slowly been working on. And recently, just in the last week or so, he's kind of basically been able to figure out how to do it to some arrows.
Excellent. All right.
Feldane is talking to Barrick about how his prayers to Saloon, and he's finally gotten his touch back with the spell weave or the arcane magic, and he's finally able to cast spells again, and so he's excited. His wizard training is kicking back in, and he's looking all through his books and getting back in the groove of being a shield brother or a battle companion as he was trained.
Great. Wizard spells. Anyone else? New tricks, new spells, new attacks.
I can cast spells now, which is very nice.
Oh, yeah. The Paladin's slow roll of spells. That's awesome.
And I can also smite. Oh, I could do that last time. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what Paladin spell slots are for anyway, right?
That's true. It is.
Smiting.
You gotta love them and hate them all at the same time.
Yeah. Cast spells and...
Love them as a player, hate them as a GM.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we can kill you.
Excellent. You can try.
I'll try. Okay, so you guys go about your business around town. You're still trying to look into whatever it is that motivates your character still. And as you are going about your business, maybe overseeing the renovation of what was once a barn but is now a very large house that big enough for all of you many times over, like I said. A boy runs up and dirty, maybe 10 years old, and he looks at and he sees Body Knock and he stops and then he runs over to Body Knock and he tugs on your sleeve out of breath and he hands you a piece of paper, a note.
Yes. Thank you, son. I'll take a look and read it.
And it says, I have some information about a mutual acquaintance of ours that I think you should... And then the pen kind of just scratches off the paper.
How strange.
What have you there, buddy?
The boy shrugs and looks at you and holds out a hand.
Who gave you this note, boy?
Gideon.
Very good. And I give him a
very
silver.
Puffy, and he was swearing.
I give him a silver and thank him.
Yeah, he grabs it and takes it. Is that all?
Yes, that will be all.
Takes off, leaves like a cloud of dust in his wake, cartoon style.
I will show the note to Feldane. I think Gideon requires my attention. If anyone would like to tag along. Oh, I also wanted to say during the downtime that I would have crafted a scroll of detect magic.
Okay.
Swollen with new pride and ability, would approach and I go, I would enjoy very much to go with you to see Gideon.
Did I get a sense from the note that he was only wanting me, or didn't even share that?
It didn't. No, it just said what it said.
It sounded like his ADD get caught up.
I can meet you guys there. I need to head over to the, or I can go with you guys after. I need to get more arrows, so I need to head over to Ironhead Arms.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 of those. Are
But yeah, no, you guys are pretty much fast friends with Gideon at this point. So, but he does maybe not share everything with all of you about the inner workings of the Harpers. So,
Okay.
I could be down here any minute if you'd want me to.
Oh, that's fine. Anyone who wishes may come along, of course.
All right. I don't want to leave my desk a mess. I'll head up with you.
Very good.
I'll go.
okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll go with you to Gideon's.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So, like the short trek down to Gideon's, not far down the road, and the door's open. It still smells just a little fishy from the busted fish tank, And you hear, shit, Timora's tits.
Huh?
And
Perhaps he's gotten underneath something again. I move quickly into the building.
you walk in, he's standing there, and he's just like trying to rub his face, and he's got like sting marks all over his face, and his face is swollen. His lips are swollen. His tongue is even swollen. You can.
You're supposed to remove the bees from the honey.
Very, very funny. I was writing it. It's hard to breathe. I was writing him a note, and
I walk over to him and use lay of hands to remove poison.
Okay. It's gone. So he feels better, and the swelling begins to subside.
You just cast EpiPen.
He's still a little swollen, but it's starting to, that's much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was writing this one a note here, and I ran out of ink and opened the wrong bottle.
You have a bottle of bees?
Yeah, swarm of bees. You never heard of it?
That could come in handy.
It could, actually, but it's very strange still.
I've got one more. Or is that ink? I'm not sure. He shakes it up and listens. You can hear it. Oh, it's definitely a jar of bees. Here, take it. You've healed me.
Gideon, you had something to discuss.
oh yeah.
So, our friend, and whispers quietly. He looks to make sure shut that door, will you? I have some news about our friend Thurl Meroska.
Oh, yes.
Yes. He has sent word that he and the Feathergale Society, he uses the air quotes, they're in search of select individuals, I think the note read, to apply to join their society. And he looks back. I think it said nobles, preferred but less well-bred individuals will also be considered. I think this might be a good opportunity to check them out. Check him out.
Indeed, it does. It does sound like it.
Societies are just another name for a cult, so I think infiltrating it is a good idea.
And he kind of like taps the side of his nose, like, yeah, we're not sure. They could just be, I don't know,
Noble fops, just having fun, flying around. They may be useful. We're not sure. We don't know. That's why we need you inside.
Did they mention any sort of requirements?
I think it said nobles preferred. How do you look? And he looks at all of you up and down. Let's look at your character sheet. Let's look at your.
I
Let's look at your
I definitely,
tokens one by one.
I definitely don't look noble, nor well kempt.
Well, Body Knock does look well. It looks well dressed anyway.
In the picture, sure,
the
but
picture.
that's not exactly.
Okay. Jasper's a barbarian. So, okay, that's a maybe.
I kind of imagine Body to be similar to I forgot his name, the brown wizard from Lord of the Rings.
Radagast?
Radagast, yeah, sort of like, got some
You got bird shit all over your face?
got some bird shit on him, got some leaves and twigs stuck in his beard. He spends a lot of time in burrows.
I think you can dress with Finn.
Yeah, Finn's on the fence.
What?
He could be out for a hunt, and who knows?
Then she used to gracing the course of royalty, writing papers and stuff for him, contracts.
True. Banwin, yeah, I mean, he could pass for noble, I think.
I think
According to the photo.
it's Banwin.
Feldane?
It's definitely Barrick.
No, I'm saving Barrick for last. Feldane.
Bear could be a noble that got hit by bear.
Scholar.
He's
Looks
an
like a
old
scholar.
school noble.
A drop bear.
And finally, Barrick. Picture.
What we call new money.
Sorry, not noble.
New mud.
Lottery winner.
He almost looks like an ogre.
Well, maybe it did say less well-bred be considered. So, let me kind of gulps. No,
You could be hired muscle.
Would they, do you think they might, care, whether, I'm an avowed of Candlekeep? Would that, put me in any stead in any way?
I don't know. You could ask.
I could cast prestidigitation. I can never pronounce that right.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you. On him to clean him up a little from the bird shit and everything.
Yeah, he knows that spell too, but he always seems to forget about that bit.
You get used to it, right?
I mean, I guess the question, Body, how badly do you want to join this place? Or do you want to...
Well, I have been tasked to determine what manner of person this Thurl is, and whether he needs to be considered a threat to the realm.
And I think you have to be our noble.
Well, I will do my best to stay out of bushes and burrows for a while.
Maybe a package deal. Does your group have some sort of name? You could be the de facto leader.
Oh.
Sell it like that. I don't know. Is there some sort of name? What do you call yourselves?
You know, real quick, out of character, I don't think we've ever come up with a group name in any of the things we've run with Gary, or at least the ones that I've run with Gary.
Yeah, I don't think we have either. Well, some of the we weren't like back in civilization either. So
still,
I mean, when you're in hell, you can't really make a name for yourself, right? And when you're in the jungles of Chult, unless you go back to the city, you can't really make a name for yourself either.
How
How
5.5 at one point, I think.
about perhaps the usual suspects? What does anyone think of that? No takers? Fine.
I'm not sure. I think having
I don't hate
something that calls us a suspect could be a problem.
We'll have to
I see.
workshop it.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Uh,
You could all be his
Team-
manservants.
Team Holy Thunder. I don't know. I just googled a bunch of names.
What's
The Kingmaker.
Rainmakers.
What's the name of this city again? Town?
Red Larch.
The Red Larch
Iron and
5?
Mana.
The Red Larch 5?
What about the Red Watch?
Oh, do that too.
Or
The Red
workshopping.
Watch. I like that. Red Watch.
Red Rocket.
Red Robin.
Red Watch is fine.
Okay. That didn't take long. A little bit
Oh, we
like-
try.
Not like
Yeah.
pulling teeth, but
That kind of plays into the deputies and stuff that we got deputized as.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yes.
The Red Watch it is. All right. Well, it's
Why?
so the Spire, and I'm assuming one of you has a map.
Yes.
Let me get the map. I'm the
Feldane
map. I'm the
absolutely
map.
has a map.
I'm the map.
Yeah, I was gonna say Feldane is like a map guy.
Cartographer, calligrapher.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes. So you've got cartography. Okay. So he will sort of update your map and just kind of point. Maybe you're probably particular. You don't want him writing on your map. He
No,
could
no, no, I got it.
right.
Go right on my map.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, with that bees ink.
And he points just with his pinky, and right to where it is. And And he looks up and kind of like thinks again and adjusts a little bit. And he kind of pinpoints on your map where it is. And I can kind of show you. This is a bigger map.
Feldane gets his compass out and starts measuring.
All right. Ready to
This is
zoom
a
out?
find.
So you are shift click here. Feathergale Spire is here. It's about 20 miles. It's a good clip. It'd take you a day to get there.
Oh, that won't do.
Why won't that do?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a forced march, you could do 30 in a day, I guess they say, but, you know.
Yeah,
I've been
you ain't
watching that
forced me.
YouTube guy who has like actually tries to do all the stuff in D&D, see how it relates.
Right,
like,
30
running
miles.
30 feet, yeah. Yeah.
World Builder Bob.
Yes, that guy.
Bob the World Builder, yeah.
And I think we can put together a cart, or horse and cart, or buggy, or steal it. I don't know, Vox Machina, but definitely makes the mood a lot better if we have a cart and horse.
Yeah, and we should probably work on a cover story if we're going in there. I know we're a group of. I assume since we're using Red Watch, we're a group of adventurers led by Body. But is there anything else that we should stay away from, subject-wise?
Well, and he winks at Body.
Obviously, don't mention any sort of groups or organizations that you belong to.
Are you talking about Candlekeep? That's part of
Oh, no,
going to be
he-
part of my story, I think.
He pulls down his shirt and shows you his Harper's necklace.
Oh, yes, very good. Puts a finger to the side of his nose. Quite so, yes.
I worry about you. You're forgetful.
There's so many things on my mind, you see. Why, just the other day, my friend, this mouse here, was telling me about. He overheard some squirrels talking. It was very, very disconcerting. I don't know, some weird conversation about destroying all life. I'm not sure what to make of it yet, but I'm working on it.
Those squirrels are nuts.
Yeah, yes, quite good.
What? I'm serious. They're crazy.
Yes.
So, I'm sorry to hear about the end of the world and the squirrels. If you could just remember that one thing, that'd be great.
Yes. Musicians, correct, right. I will say nothing about them. Exactly right.
I'm confused. What musicians?
And he's like, starts to pick at some of the bite marks.
Well, you could make it with still some daylight if you left now, or leave in the morning. It's up to you. You ready? You equipped? You need anything?
I still have to get some arrows, and to be quite honest, I came into a little bit of money from the tourney, and I'd like to try to upgrade my armor from leather to some studded leather. Not that there's not already a stud in it, but
That's a good one. Very, very good.
thank you.
You're a two by
I've got
four.
the finishing-
I'm confused.
The finishing touches on a scroll to finish, and then I should be ready for the day. Hey, buddy, you would like to go get us a cart?
Yes.
Get us prepare us for travel in the morning.
Yeah, of course. I will attend to that. I would like to buy a potion of healing if you have such, Gideon.
I do. We've restocked after the midsummer. Let's see. What have we here? And he kind of like opens his ledger.
Yeah.
looks
How many you
around.
got there, buddy?
He has
Well, we're gonna clean you out.
3 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
So
How
50
much is
gold for the healing, 100 gold for the greater.
Oh. We got money last time, right?
Yeah, that it's in the loot, I think. There's what? 97 gold added and some amount of silver added and a couple of platinum. We need a better method of accounting, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I will not do it. That is on you guys.
Sorry.
So, are we buying the potions then?
Oh, I think we should.
So
Absolutely.
Do we have it? 3.
We have
450. 450 for all of them.
I have before from what I've taken before. I have 65 to throw in the pot.
I've got 44. I didn't take any out. I don't really care.
Yeah, body can throw in 40.
Feldane will not. He's taking stuff out for scrolls on his.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Your class sucks up money like water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can throw in like 30 pieces of gold.
95.
Draw me the 93.
All right, so am I tossing all 65 in? Let me just mark it as 0 on my character sheet. Someone add that up to see where we are yet.
All right, so I threw in 30. You're throwing in what? 63.
65.
65. Who else is throwing in?
I got 44.
Body's throwing in 40, so 135 and 44 is 179.
179.
There's
more to top it up, or what?
There's 294 in the loot. I don't know if that's.
Yep.
What you need is accountant.
470. That what we just threw in with what we have is in gold is 473. And how much was it?
450.
Okay, so you don't need mine.
So we have 23 pieces left over that we can put back in the group loot.
Yeah.
All right. And then how many of these did we get?
3 regular heal pots, 1 greater, and that would be a total of 250. So 50 apiece for the regular heals.
Oh, did I
for the greater?
How many of the greater? I'm sorry, 1.
1.
I'm math strong.
Wait, so how much was it? It was only 2.
I'm math strong. Yeah. It was 150, 250. So yeah, we had more than enough just in the group loot.
Okay, so everybody take back their stuff. And we'll just
Everybody
use the
take back
group loot.
1/3. No, just kidding.
All right,
All right.
so
65 back on my character. Got it.
all right, so that
Are you
will
seriously
leave
putting-
us with 44 still in the group loot.
Yeah, well, that's the alcohol.
I'm pretty sure it was that steak carne asada.
Maybe that's slowing things down a bit.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can the ale in my thing be green for the day?
Can your what?
The ale in my endless.
Oh shit! I forgot
Decanter.
again. Absolutely.
It's gotta be green today.
We also have 2
Yeah.
platinum pieces in the group loot as well.
2 platinum pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it.
We'll just leave it in there for now. At some point, we will get at least 5, and we'll split them. We can split them up then.
Chris wants to cut them in thirds. So you can actually Gideon points to the fact that the wagon maker, whatever, he was one of the ones who went to jail. But the people who are the workers are still running the place, and some of the other town elders are sort of like keeping the place running. So you can buy a wagon, and Gideon recommends that, of course, you'd look less like a pauper if you rode up with a horse and a wagon at least, or a carriage, even better.
Right.
A wagon would be. Let's take a look here.
If we have a coach,
It's 35 gold. A
Feldane's. It's
carriage
probably
is
Feldane's
100
wagon
gold.
that he had coming into town that he sold because first level economics.
It looks
Wait, so
familiar.
what's 35 gold?
Oh,
A
wagon.
wagon.
Wagon and a coach is how much?
Well, a carriage is
carriage.
100 gold. I don't see a coach.
How much to just rent a carriage?
They have Uber.
They
Is there
do
an
not
Uber?
rent the carriages.
Can we just get someone to drive us up there for 10 gold?
Not in this part. Not in this part of the world.
We get someone to make a wagon look like a carriage.
Plus, you'll need a horse.
How about if we just pay 5 silvers just to sit on the wagon? We take a picture and tell them we have a wagon. Or we can bring it.
Wait, is anybody a druid? Can they become a horse and then?
The draft horse will cost you 50. I think the wagon you'll need 1.
Jesus.
Carriage probably 2.
Probably 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not basing this on anything that I'm reading. I'm just totally making it up.
So I would say I don't think we're that big. Well, do have some platinum pieces.
2. We have 2.
2. Just saying.
Basically, a horse-drawn wagon will cost you 85 gold.
That's not bad. We could always sell it back to them, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
We can sell our health potions and get some money.
For half price. The carriage will be 200 gold. It's a carriage and 2 horses. But it's got all the frilly little ornamentation on it. So.
Oh man, that's the way to do it.
That would be
and
preferred.
It's got leaf springs, so it's not like jarring your ass.
Isn't that an actor I know?
Jarring your ass? I'm not sure.
Leaf Springs.
Things.
Well, let's see.
All right. So.
Yeah, Body could put 50 towards it, but that'd be almost everything.
So you could
Does
get the
anyone-
horse.
Every time you hear body knock, does that bring that song into your head? I love to hear your body knock. Your body knock.
Now it will.
I
Thanks.
don't know that song. Thankfully.
Are you talking about the song "Physical" by Olivia Newton-John?
Yes, let me hear your
I
body
believe you
talk.
are.
Yes, I am.
It's body talk.
I know! It was a
Oh.
joke.
Okay.
Damn it, Sean.
Ruin everything. God.
I just ruined it because
That isn't the sound of gold falling. That was the joke.
He's in dire love with Olivia Newton-John. I've just insulted him.
Who isn't?
Right?
It's true. It's really
All right, so we have 50 for a horse. We have.
But can we get a
Yes.
horse?
Stop it. We have 60 gold if we're using the 2 platinum plus the 44 gold. What's the conversion for silver? I always forget.
It's 10, 10, 10.
10.
10, 10, 10.
It's a very metric system.
Yeah, it's
We
like
don't do
they
electric.
change-
I don't
Yeah,
do
That's why
electric.
you guys don't get it right. 'Cause right now
We don't talk about
Yeah.
We don't talk about
we don't
Metrics-
talk about Bruno.
Metrics hard. It's all
It's
dividing
easier.
by 10.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. Nope, it's harder.
So is anybody else
Two
chipping in
Americans.
for this?
Yeah, I've got that 44 still.
Okay, I'll chip in the 30 still. So that's 50 plus the 30 plus 44. All right. So that's 74.
So you need 85 for the wagon.
Oh,
unless we want the carriage, which would be
Which is
200.
right. But so for the wagon and the horse, we need 85.
Yep.
Okay.
There's also
so,
a chariot for 250.
That can
Oh,
only
yeah.
hold like 1 or 2 people, right?
Oh wait, you have
And
to.
why are we
Yeah.
being lazy and not just using our feet?
because we're trying to make the impression that Body's a noble and that we're well-known adventurers. We're trying to lie.
I don't lie, just so you know.
Oh God. So
we are well-known adventurers. Everybody knows this.
So yeah, so okay, so we have the 85 with what with what I put in and then Body puts in. That would be 80, and we'll take 5 from group loot. And we have our wagon and our beaten down horse.
And you'll have to feed the horse.
Okay, God damn.
So the horse is 50, and the feed to feed it is $400.
Let's see what the feed is.
Well, it can graze some.
It's like playing
right?
Sim City.
Yeah. Horse. 5
Great.
copper per day.
I don't know if we can handle that.
It's a
Grazing.
A gold for 4
It only
days.
needs. Technically, we only needed food for 2 days because 1 day there and 1 day back, and then
A silver.
we could sell it or eat it.
Sure.
I love me some horse meat.
Yeah, 1 gold for 4 days, probably, just in case you get stuck.
All right. So I think we contribute that, so that brings us down to 38 pieces of gold.
Okay.
All right.
You guys are misers.
Well, we just
Well,
don't
yeah.
have the cash to go hardcore.
We're kind of poor right now.
Yeah,
right,
I gotta
that's
buy
right.
arrows, and I gotta see how much studded leather is.
All right. So you
That goes back to
the.
the horse. Is
So skip the role play for that, so we can get you on the road. So you can get whatever you can afford in the player's handbook.
Okay.
Studded leather included, if you like.
Yes, let me take a quick look on that.
Trying to find it.
You guys use my gold, right?
No, I didn't use your gold yet.
Oh, all right. My money's
So
no
you
good
can
here.
keep your gold. We might need it for later, though.
Studded 45.
40. All right. And then how much are arrows? What's it, like 5?
It's like,
Like
nothing,
1 gold.
Right.
yeah.
All right, then that's cool. All right, so I'll buy
1 gold for
some
20.
studded leather armor.
Okay.
And that brings me to 48. Okay.
Excellent. You got an extra point to your AC. That's awesome.
Yay! Made all the difference.
Should you get like 2 quivers of arrows?
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Splurge, why not?
I thought you already bought arrows.
Pay
I
with silver.
did, and I went through them. I've been going through them like crazy, dude. I only got 24 left.
Mm.
What can I say? That's what
Gideon
happens.
also has +1 arrows or
Arrows.
so. 25 gold apiece.
Yeah, I can't. That's not how I'm rolling right now.
Okay.
I appreciate that he thinks that I'm there. That's appreciated, but I'm not there yet.
There's dust
Gideon.
on the fletching and like little mites.
Well-
Should have never bought these.
Well, it's better than those other arrows you had.
Oh, the curved
Some of
ones?
them are warped. That
Yeah, the
just
curved
happens.
ones,
It happens, unfortunately.
Those were vintage.
Yeah.
All right, so
From that Boy Scout troop.
you gather.
They make them on weekends.
You gather your forces. You get all your stuff done. Anybody else need to do anything before you take off? The next day, the sun rises, and you make haste. Do you have a name for the horse?
Blue.
Blue.
Jezebel, because she's a whore.
Name her
Oh my
Elmer.
god. These are horrible names.
Oscar.
It's a
Oscar, I love
female.
that.
It's a mare.
Doesn't matter. You know, we're not that way. We're gonna say
Oscar,
are we
the female draft.
Oscar the female?
Is she
Roger.
grouchy?
All right.
Is she grouchy?
Yeah, and a little gassy. So she chomps at the bit a little bit.
That's what we could call her, Little Gassy.
little gassy.
Little gas.
That's her rap name. Her real name is Oscar. So the Red Watch sets off from Red Larch.
Who are they?
And towards Feathergale Spire. So you guys get there a lot quicker, or head out faster than you would on foot. So let's roll first one to roll a d20. We're going to try to do a random encounter. We're just going to do 1 versus the 2. Ooh, okay. Just make it. So fair weather. The sky is bright. There are just a few clouds in the sky.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
As you get closer, you begin to see the spire. It gets a little hillier, and you see the spire in between some of the rises. And let me read this to you. So the Feathergale Spire rises from a pillar of rock high into the air, the tallest point for miles. Built from white limestone and embellished in marble, the spire resembles a gleaming sword that pierces the sky. And as you get closer, the gatehouse faces the opposite cliff. Its drawbridges the only apparent point of entry. Tall, wide windows encompass the bottom level of the tower, absent only upon the gatehouse side. A circle of open stalls rings the tower's foundation where it meets the rock. Above each stall, the sculpture of a hippogriff in flight leaps from the tower's base. Beneath Feathergale Spire and to the east, a wide, gusty canyon yawns through the hills. Let me show you. I've got a little handout for this thing. It's pretty cool looking. Really?
What the hell?
I hope that was in character.
It was the yawning hills.
All right.
Oh, but
So,
God,
yeah.
so
It's
slow tonight.
it took me a minute. Down at the bottom, you see the little hippogriff carvings where...
That's a vulture.
No, down here.
A really big one.
Oh, I can't click ping it when the image is up. You're down at the bottom near the base. You see the little winged little sculptures down there. Those are the stalls. And there's a drawbridge that leads over. And you do see these giant vultures with men atop swirling around the spire.
I lean over to Fen and like,
Cool.
those don't look very majestic to me.
wow, really? It's fantastic.
Giant vultures?
Well, I mean, it's just cool.
You hear one swoop down, and you can hear the guy on the back just,
Woo!
Seriously.
you can just,
You know they vomit to fly away from their kill if they're attacked, right?
you can just see the smile. on
Ooh,
his
the
face as he
guys,
swoops
the
down.
guys who are on there.
No, the vultures. After while they're eating, they it says so right here in the book.
Okay.
I really don't think you should look up with your mouth open, guys.
All right,
Okay.
everybody, seem adventure nobly.
So a gap of 20 feet separates the ledge where the path ends from the closed drawbridge on Feathergale Spire. The space between the cliff's edge and the gatehouse drops several hundred feet to the bottom of the canyon. Near the ledge, a brass bell hangs from a wooden post. So in this picture, obviously the drawbridge is down, but as it currently sits, it's up.
Go ahead, ring the bell.
Yay! I jumped down and ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding. After maybe 30 seconds passes.
Whoops. I was just going to call out using prestidigitation.
Oh,
There's something that...
Ring the bell.
No, that's fine. I'm thinking of thaumaturgy. Never mind.
Well, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use that and make myself all clean.
so
You're smelling bad too.
A small window opens near the gate, and you see the face of a female, a human female, pretty, dark hair. Welcome, travelers. What brings you here?
Good day, lady. My name is Bodyknock Stumbleduck Glimmersmith. I am recently come from Candlekeep. We are this band of glorious compatriots here, are known as the Red Watch, and
Puff out my chest.
We have heard that you are looking for new members and would like to join.
I want to fly the bird.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I try to make myself look as regal as possible, which
You said she was good looking, right?
may or may not work.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, I'm stunned. I want to fly. I like stupid look on my face, and I'm like, I want to fly the bird, and I point like with one hand straight up to the air.
She kind of giggles and looks down. She points to your weapons. Keep those sheathed.
Oh, of course, good lady. We will.
Very well. She shuts the little door, and the gears of the drawbridge begin to lower it. It settles in place in front of you, and she stands before you. She's got two knights with armor with sort of like feather embossed stuff on them, standing next to her. My name is Savra. Welcome to Feathergale Spire.
Well met, Sabra.
Thank you.
So you're here to apply to be an initiate, I hear. Is that right?
Yes. Quite so.
All of you, and she looks at she looks at the rest of you. She looks at Barrick, and are you sure?
Well, some of those are just Bodyknock's guard.
We're simply following our great leader here.
And, yes, they are quite useful at times. And, of course, we can all join if you have enough openings.
She looks at
however you prefer.
and she's like, "I have someone for you to meet. It's not my decision." And she sort of walks you through the halls, and it's a huge spire. Basically, you're in the stairs. You get little glimpses of rooms, different, knights doing different things throughout the rooms. And she looks at Jasper as she walks up to while you're talking and says, "Is he tame?"
No.
I meant nothing. No offense. You have good hearing.
I'm clueless. I'm like, what?
He's,
The horse is tame. Yeah, we rode it here.
He's harmless as for the most part, as long as you don't attack him.
They'll bring no trouble.
Excellent. Well, we do worry. We're just a friendly group here. I think you'll find the same thing.
Oh, do you have any precepts or rules governing your society?
There are a few, but, basically it's just normal noble standards, of which I'm sure you're familiar.
Quite. And I do an exaggerated bow, completely out of place, but
She smiles a little bit, but kind of covers her mouth. Very well, very well. Well, let's take you to meet our Lord Master, shall we?
Quite. Let's continue.
And she takes you all the way up to the spire. It's a good walk, so Tormy would be totally out of breath. I'm not sure how the rest of you are currently. But
Oh, I am.
Tormy's not here.
No, Tormy.
I am making it a workout. I enjoy this wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
probably be running up the stairs, pouncing.
2 at a time. Yeah.
Any chance I get, I flex in front of the girl.
She mostly ignores you.
That's fine. I'm used to that.
Yeah, Body Doc has a jaunty step. He's
I'm persistent. So
Just gotta wear him down.
geez.
Savra, she escorts you through the spire and up the pinnacle, where on the top at the pinnacle, you see a well-built human male as he surveys the territory around. And you get up here, the wind the wind is like incredible. It shifts and it blows, and it's a little blustery, and it's cooler here than even the base. That's how tall the tower is. And he turns around and he holds his arms out, and he smiles, just like perfect teeth, white teeth, and just
I go up and I thought he was giving a hug, so I walk up and hug him.
Well, you're still far away. You're still a little far away. So,
okay.
so the commander of the Feathergale Knights, maybe in his 40s, I don't know. He has embossed feather patterns like you saw in the Knights earlier, that ornament his plate mail armor. He has a kingly cloak, also boasts a feather mantle. He smooths his hair into place, then bows very low before you, as if he were a lowly courtier. Welcome to Feathergale Spire.
I return.
Of the Feathergale Society. I am Thurl Meroska, the Lord Commander.
Well met, Thurl. I return the bow very exaggeratedly.
Please. We're friends here.
My name is Bodyknock Stumbleduck Glimmersmith of the Cloakwood Glimmersmiths. You probably wouldn't have heard of my house. We tend to keep to ourselves.
My apologies, sir, but it's not a name familiar to you, but pardon my ignorance.
Of course. I wouldn't expect anyone outside the immediate vicinity of the Cloakwood to have even heard us. I have spent much of my life in Candlekeep. I recently have come from there. I was hoping to join the ranks of your fine organization, if possible. If you think I would be a good fit, especially also if you have a library, I would love to look through it.
We have a few books, not so much a library, but we are interested in reviewing applicants.
Oh, of course. Do you have an application? Do I need to fill something out?
He giggles. No. My apologies, we're all welcome. Make yourself at home in the tower. I have a few things to attend to, and perhaps we can meet over drinks, a little food.
Splendid. That would do quite nicely. I will let the others of my companions introduce themselves if they wish, if you have the time.
Of course.
I am Feldering Runemaker.
Runemaker, interesting.
Aye. This is Beric, my travel companion, shield brother.
Oh my. Sorry, no offense, of course.
Go on, fellas.
Fen Ashspell. Nice to meet you. Lovely
Charmed, I'm sure.
tower. Yeah.
The lady's still present.
Yeah, right by his side.
I snap to attention and salute and say, I am Bandwin Nethrold, Knight of the Watch. And I unsalute and go back to parade rest.
Very well, a soldier. I like what I see so far.
Well, Savret,
My name is Drunk. I am Jasper. No, wait. Yes.
all right.
Yes.
He nods. And is that everyone? I lost track.
I think so.
Okay. Savra, show them to their rooms.
If someone else answered, that would have been funny. Who's that? Oh my God, we got a new player. We didn't even know.
Gonna say
A girl.
Climb up.
She's very well. I'll see you for drinks, libations, and food. And he bows very low again. I am so pleased to meet all of you. I hope your time here will be well spent. I look forward to speaking with you very soon. And he turns back to contemplating the surrounding area. So you can you rest up, and I think we'll take a quick break here. I can pound this Chick-fil-A.
Whoa.
That's just what I ate.
Whoa. Whoa.
My.
Wow.
Like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Spicy chicken deluxe with lemonade, light ice. Wow, how come it holds that one but doesn't hold that one?
All right, the elementals are done.
Are you painting?
Yeah, I just finished basing them.
Nice.
My max file is 8 megabytes. Why are those 8 megabytes? That's strange. There's the water.
Ooh.
There's the air.
Cool.
Here's the fire. And the earth.
Cool.
And then all of them. Nope, that's not all of them. You all. All of them. So they're all flocked now and cleaned up and
Oh, cool. There's bigger ones and smaller ones.
mm-hmm.
Did they come with 3 in a pack? Are those nozzlers? No.
Nolzers, yeah.
Okay.
The little ones come 2 to a pack, and the ones in the back are 1 to a pack.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so I a couple weeks ago I was at a game store, and I got the earth, the fire, and the water, the medium ones.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any air.
Mm.
And then I went online to get the air ones, but they had the elementals in the back for like $4 a piece.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, God damn it. So I said, fuck it, why not? And because you always need elementals.
Mm.
So why not get those too? And I got the large ones too.
They're great at parties too.
And at some point I'm going to make my players go to other planes, like the plane of fire. Like they got to go get, something out of each of the planes to build something to save the world or something. I'll figure it out at some point. But I put
about-
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I put the flock all over, like the foam and the flock on the earth elemental, which is what I was trying to
Yeah,
get
where did you get the minis?
at. Local
Ow.
game store and online.
Okay.
The ones that were the cheap ones, I got them from what was it called? Let me access my email.
Yeah,
the goblin.
The earth elemental is definitely my favorite after you added the flock. That looks great. I really like the two-tone colors and the... Yeah, that's great.
Flock me? Can you read lips? Flock you!
Hey, what's your name? Tony. Fuck you, Tony. Hey. What? What's your name? Saya. Fuck you, Josiah. Don't you bring my mom into this. All right, where is this? Gnomish Bazaar is where I got the minis.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I mean. It's cheap, man. Like I said, the medium ones or the large ones were only $4 a piece. Still, before they've so they were obviously the old pricing before the new pricing. So
No, I was in a gaming store this week, they had a bunch of minis, and I was like, oh, I haven't painted in so long. I want to get back into it. And then I was like, I don't run anything in person anymore. Everything is on Roll20. So I was like, why am I spending money on it?
because it's good to have a collection, and you have kids and stuff. So.
I hear you, but it's just I don't know.
Just start doing Warhammer instead.
Yeah, you could always do like a goblin or an orc army, and that way you have the miniatures for when you play D&D. I did that. Then I sold them.
Would you sell them on eBay? Like a lot?
Well, I was playing 40K mostly, but I had dwarves. I sold them to a friend of mine. He wanted them. I gave him a pretty good deal. And then my 40K Tyranids, I sold for like 400 at the time. But it was all painted. I had one golden demon. Not a golden demon, but I won tournaments and got best painted and an overall and best army, which is
nice.
Yeah, back when they actually did tournaments that actually did things other than just winning,
Wait, isn't a tournament by definition winning?
Yeah, but there's other categories in the tournament instead of just winning.
Oh, okay.
You still.
I've never played.
someone.
I don't know what Warhammer is. Like, I know it's like space stuff, I think.
Well, it depends.
Magic, kinda?
If there's Warhammer's the fantasy version, Warhammer 40,000 is the sci-fi version.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about that. That was good Chick-fil-A.
It's just historical
Also-
historical gaming with fantasy miniatures instead of British and Americans or Nazis and Russians.
I like, Chick-fil-A makes good sandwiches. I like to refer to them as sandwiches of hate.
Why
Just-
sandwiches?
Just
I don't-
because their owners
Understandable
have some pretty hateful policies.
Yeah. Donate a lot of money to anti-gay senators.
Yeah, I'm not
and
into
stuff.
that part, but they had
Yes.
sandwiches.
Burger. I mean, the chicken is really good.
And that makes it all right.
All right. Where were we?
We were just lulled into a false sense of security by the guy.
That's
who
not at
owned-
all true. It's not at all true.
By Thurl.
You like him.
And
He likes you.
and Baldwin was obsessed with the beautiful woman who opened the door.
Yeah.
I would
She's maybe in her
should've-
20s, and Thurl's maybe 40, so daughter or very, like trophy wife? Not sure.
I would have I should have said this during the convo, but did I get a good sense from the guy? Whether he's on the up and up or
Yeah, we can do like a retcon. I don't
Insight.
know, insight check.
yeah. Let's see. Hey,
Let me hear
Nice.
your body talk, your body knock.
fuck you, Sean.
Fuck yourself, save a quarter. This machine's out of order.
That's clever. No, right. So you can't tell.
Okay, cool.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him.
Or Body likes him.
All right.
I think he wants me just like his wife does.
But yeah, Body's impressed with his bearing.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
He's got a bear?
All right. So you
bears
guys,
and vultures.
you're able to take a rest. It's still daylight, thanks to the wagon and horse that you may eat later.
We're not going to eat the wagon, Gary.
Not the wagon, the horse.
Oh.
So you guys are sent into, or basically ushered into the main mead hall, or greeting hall. And clad in the finest garments of velvet brocade, the knights feast at a curved table in the great hall, with twin hearths ablaze. The Thurl Meroska sits at the head of the table. And there's several knights in here on Thurl Meroska as well. And Savra, of course. And she's not directly by his side, but she's just sort of walking about, making sure everyone is attended to. And Thurl says, "Honored guests, tell us of your adventures in the somber hills. Let us aid you in any way we can. Surely you have some deeds you'd like to share with us." And the knights all just sort of, "Here, here." They knock their mugs on the table.
Okay.
We did put a quick end to a necromancer not far to the south of Red Larch. That was difficult but rewarding.
And you hear whispers, "Oh, necromancer, oh my God," in between the knights. He raises an eyebrow. Rewarding
As well
indeed.
as the
Alas, one of the twins did not make it.
Sadly so. There were twin girls, young girls, missing, and we were unable to save one of them.
Such
But
a
we already
terrible
slayed
loss.
him.
I applaud your efforts, don't we, men? And they all clap. The whole table stands up and applauds your efforts. What of the rest of you?
Well, we undertake our adventures as a group. Usually, they were all took part in the slaying of the necromancer.
Well, there was many vile undead as well.
Yes, of course.
Dead. And you hear the same whispers.
we discovered a cult in Red Larch.
A cult. His face sort of darkens as you say the word cult. And
They
Feisty
wanted-
group of friends, perhaps?
he stands up, and you hear like some muttering. Great evil lurks among these hills. Depraved cultists, led by wretched monsters. But, sorry, excuse me. Let us speak of such matters after the feast has warmed our blood. And he claps his hands, and they bring.
All right, I'm hungry.
And you feast, and you guys sort of talk about your exploits, and they sort of tell you about riding the. They've got a couple of mounts, the giant vultures and the hippogriffs. Hippogriffs are more for the starters. They don't fly quite as fast as the vultures. These ones, anyway, and they're just easier to sort of get accustomed to. They're muzzled and saddled, and easy to fly.
Fascinating. I may be able to fit on a regular vulture, I think.
That you may. That you may. I think I like what I'm hearing from all of you. I'm interested in discussing your possible initiation maybe a little further. Let's have more drinks. And he claps his hands and they bring out more drinks. You guys eat some more. Make merriment. And, through this, as you're eating and drinking.
Eat the food, but I'm drinking my own ale.
I only drink water anyway.
He has
so.
the green ale.
I will drink ale and eat. And while I'm doing so, am I able to just kind of go over to Thurl and I want to ask him without kind of, yelling it or letting everybody know. I want to ask him if he's ever heard of a band of mercenaries called the Copper Crows.
As soon as he says that, the entire place goes silent. So he's like, "Copper Crows."
They whip out their copper crow necklaces.
Fuck.
Dude.
He looks, kind of like looks up and left, bites his lip. I'm sorry, it doesn't ring a bell. What matter do you have with them? Who are they?
Oh, they're a group of mercenaries that I traveled with at a time, and I heard that they were in this area, so I just wanted to perhaps see some old friends.
I see. All right. Well, it's Finn, right?
Yes.
If I come across any information, I'd be glad to share it with you. I could have it delivered express, if you know what I mean. And all of the knights laugh. Airman.
Yes. And can I roll an insight check to see if he's lying?
I don't get it. I start looking at my book.
Yeah, he seems to be 13. Speaking honestly.
Okay. Thank you. And I chug some ale.
Yeah, Bobby leans over and starts quietly explaining to Bandwin.
So all these guys are dressed in
That's
armor?
not very funny.
Yeah, they all have armor.
And they seem to fancy themselves adventure fighter types?
Yeah, I think you get from like the general conversation, you don't have to do one-on-one, but you get the idea that a lot of these people are elites from Waterdeep or other bigger towns. And they come up here and they fancy themselves knights, but may or may not necessarily.
So
that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Do their armaments look like they're battle ready, or do they look like they're ornamental?
Oh, it's legit armor, and they
any scars on them?
They have legit weapons, but they maybe a few. You look at some of them, you definitely can tell are warriors, and the other are wannabes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay,
real deal is imposers.
Yeah, for sure. And they talk to you about the origins of the Spire, the duty to one's realm.
Duty.
They enjoy hunting the area, hawking, talking about their mounts and all that stuff throughout all these conversations that you guys have. And then as you're in the midst of this, it's getting warm in the room. Your body's still warm from the ale or the food, whichever. The doors to the great hall fly open, and you hear a sentry from the pinnacle. Manticore, it's on the move.
You guys fly Minocores?
At this, the Feathergale Knights, all of them, including Thurl Meroska, rise. And Thurl says, "We should take this opportunity to slay the monster." And from his finger, he removes a feather-patterned golden ring set with a garnet and holds it aloft. "A prize for the one who brings me the beast's head." And he puts it down on the table.
I hop up. I grab Body Knock, throw him on my shoulder. Let's go!
Okay.
To battle! To battle!
So to these guys, these particular ones, only 4 of them have seen any battle. The rest are cheering them on as they rush up towards the pinnacle. Do the rest
What's a
of you-
manicore, everybody?
I don't know, but I want to kill one. Oh wait,
Okay.
I flip open and I have like this crude drawing of like a stick figure lion with wings and a scorpion tail. It's one of these.
Oh, jeez.
Very proud of my
Okay.
drawing. It looks
Yeah.
like some 4th grader drew it.
I have no idea if
And-
that's to scale or not, but thank you.
No, it's not that. It's big. It's like the size of a hippogriff. That's what they tell me. And it shoots poisonous spines from its tail, and it's got a lion head, and it's so cool. It bites your throat out, and like it stabs you with its spiny tail. And flies. I so want to kill one of those. I gotta add that to my
Did you say it's the size of what?
hippogriff.
It's a hippogriff.
It's the thing they're flying. The thing
I
they're
thought
flying
those were
around.
just giant vultures.
No, there's hippogriffs too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was. Okay, great. All right, yeah, let's
they're
go.
They're like the lion eagle things.
Yeah.
those are for beginners, and they're in fact offered to you. So the 4 knights who agree to go into battle jump on the buzzards, and they're like, "Keep up if you can." And they all have smiles on their faces. They're just like ready for battle. And you have attendants that can assist you getting mounted on
fly.
hippogriffs.
Move. Yeah.
Awesome. I think
Oh, shit.
I think Body would prefer to ride with someone rather than try to wrangle one of his
Come
own.
with me.
I'll go with Body, because if you're able to steer a little, I might be able to shoot my bow.
Yes, that should work splendidly, Finn.
Okay. How about Bandwin's going? Barrick?
Barrick, you can ride with me or take your own.
I'm good.
He's just out. He's
Which
just like,
means
I'm out.
you're not attending the hippogriff party?
We may need your specialty, sir.
That's so Canadian. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
Barrick,
appreciated,
Barrick
but I don't
declines.
think so.
All right. Feldane.
Feldane will stay back with Barrick. You fellas have fun. We'll patch you up when you get back.
Goody.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's not nearly as fun.
Love it. This is definitely going to be harder now.
Yeah, I'll come with, but I'm
Jasper?
drunk.
All right. The kitty can ride on the back with me.
All right. You're strapped in. So the hunt rules are kind of weird, so I'm just going to
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
try and
make 'em easy.
persuade. I'm going to try and persuade the other 2 to come.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, guys. It won't be the same without you. We're a team. Remember, we're the Red 5. No, what are we?
Red
Watch.
Watch.
Red
Watch.
Watch.
Red Watch.
Red Watch, yeah. We can't be the Red Watch without you guys. Then we're just red. Probably dead. Because that rhymes, right?
Alright, if you got the extra amount, I'll go. Mainly, I just want to catch the cat in air.
And my persuasion. Yeah!
Wow.
So good.
That's cute.
So Barrick will sit back, I guess, unless Barrick's going to.
I prefer keeping my feet on the ground.
he
Where
does
they
look
belong.
like he does look like a grounded sort of fellow.
Take the
Feldane,
horse
do you
from
want
the
to
carriage.
ride with Bandwin or Jasper, or take your own mount?
He'll take his own.
Okay. That is info I need. Thank you.
Cool.
All right. So the knights take off, and you see them just sort of like dodge and dive and bank and turn, and they're after this
The
beast
5
all
Ds.
over. So I need all of you or actually, as a group, we can pick someone who will roll a d20, and you're going to add 6 to that to see if you're able to get in range to engage the beast.
I think it has to be Ryan since he's staying landbound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're making him do the work.
Keep him engaged.
You said +6.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do us dirty, Ryan.
We're looking for an 18 to engage.
Use all your ugly dwarf luck. Oh,
Nice.
Look at that! I rolled a 2.
Hey, you doubled my roll.
The knights they attack it.
We're still trying to figure out how to fly these damn things.
Exactly. So they're banking and turning, and the beast is shooting tail. No, not yet. Maybe just like trying to bite and slash at them, and just trying desperately to get away from these creatures. It banks again. It turns into the mist.
Buddy is hippogriff is currently like upside down, flying somehow. We're just Finn and I are just hanging on.
That's not real, is it? That cat is really not skydiving, is it? There's no way.
Maybe.
Make another a d20 roll, please.
Ryan. Oh, that's a lot better. A lot better.
Yeah, you follow the herd, the chase, but you're still in the rear. It does bank and turn, and let me roll for the dudes. Oh, +4. They only get +4s for them. So
we're overtaking them.
They look around, and you can tell by the looks on their faces that they're not sure where the beast went.
We're getting it. We're getting it.
Give us another roll.
Come on, now's the high roll. Let's go. Let's go with a 20.
Oh!
Yeah, I called it.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay, so they go lost, and the leader of their little group says, "We'll head off this way. Call us if you need any help." And they kind of, some of them, a couple of them, the ruder ones, snicker, and they bank off to the left. You guys bank off to the right, and you come face to face with the creature.
God, that's got to be old. Look how skinny he looks. Holy crap.
Face to face. I don't want to come face to face with that. I didn't know we were doing that. Gee whiz. I want to maintain a safe distance.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's basically just it dove lower, and here's where you are. You're basically all the same level. You're flying. You just sort of banked it. It tried to turn back around and realized you were all there. So let's roll some initiative, and just your characters, not your mounts.
He wanted to be ass to elbows.
Ouch.
Oh, nice. Manticore. Good job, Manticore.
You got a good initiative, Gary.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the extra rolls I have to delete. Fuck. So body knock. That one's gone.
Nat 1. I think that means the hippogriff is still upside down.
You just know it likes belly scratches, so it's flying upside down so you can scratch its belly. You can talk to it, can't you? So,
Sort of.
so I can talk to animals.
Well,
And
kind of.
delete. And Feldane, 15.
I'm not sure if a hippogriff is a beast.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
Nah.
It's not?
Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, hippogriff? I don't know.
Yeah, is it abomination?
I don't know. Monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
All right.
Magical beast. That's 5B's way of saying magical beast.
Decent.
Mm-hmm. Certainly not
Banwood.
small.
Banwood gets to go first. You move the speed of your mount, though. Everything else. You can't use the mount to attack.
Which is...
Are you able to click on it and move it?
Oh, we have a character sheet for a mount, too? Okay.
Fly 60.
I can't open my character sheet.
Let's see. Edit. Oh, all players. All right, try it now.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Character sheet. All right, fly 60. Nice. So am I trying to melee this thing, basically? I mean, is that the... I thought I had somebody on my back that was shooting, but... okay. So... Q. Dun, 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 dun. Caw. Hey, oh my God, where did I go? It
Better
left
hold
me
on.
behind. And I swing out with my sword and try and attack it.
Okay. Make an attack.
17.
17 hits.
Swish slash.
Manticores
10.
are, of course, immune to swords.
Excellent.
Just kidding. They're immune to nothing.
10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And
Yes.
then
Slash it open as you streak by. The
Do I
hippogriff
get to
would like
fly-
to bite it, but he's muzzled.
do I get to does the hippogriff get a movement and an action? To like
No.
So does it get like
a
another
prop.
move to fly? Okay. Well, I didn't know if we move 60 and then we can move 60 again. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. So I'm slightly above it, turned sideways, and
All right. The Mantahor. He will,
trying to force it to the ground.
as you swipe at him, he'll swipe at you with his claws.
Oh no. God damn it, Gary.
It's a good roll there.
You hit me.
4 slashing.
Ow.
I'm trying
That
to... Why is that
Hurts my
rolling?
nipples.
Jeez. That's you just have nippleless armor.
That's it. There's circles and my nipples stick out.
Then, let's see whose turn it is. It's probably the other Manticore's turn.
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
No one said there was 2 of them.
As he swoops up and attacks Feldane. From the mist, the other Manticore arrives. Actually, he'll stay back here and he'll fire tail spikes at you. Feldane,
It has range weapons? Is what the?
yeah, a 10.
My
10
Yeah,
misses.
there's a small little man riding on their back with a machine gun.
Yeah. So the tail spike just flies right by you. It probably hit where you were, but it couldn't figure out the trajectory with you flying, so misses.
Oh, flash!
And Finn, it's your turn, sir.
All right. And sees this, and he's going to attack the one closest to Anwen.
Okay.
And all right, I'll just do a straight up one for now.
Oh, come on!
What?
You're not gonna sharpshooter? You sharpshooter?
Oh, and I
every
mean
shot
that's a given. I'm gonna sharpshoot.
Oh.
I just meant whether I'm using an arcane arrow or not.
It's like you've been sharpshooting the entire time, even when it was
Oh
a bad
Jesus!
idea. Oh, jeez.
ooh.
I lose my footing and I
missed.
grab onto body, just like holy shit!
It's the recoil of the longbow.
I'm not used to shooting up here.
Yeah.
It is quite unnerving.
That's why I'm holding you.
No other reason.
Hold me tighter.
And I oblige.
Oh, fell down. A tail spike just flew by your head.
Oh, dang. Make it up around here. He's going to cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Okay.
Sweet.
You can only get that out with
From
tweezers, by the way.
First page.
Mine
You
tweezers
see
get
13
out
answers.
Oh, he fails.
And he has a
Nice.
negative or disadvantage on the next save he makes, the Manticore.
Next save he makes. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Jasper.
I will magic missile him.
Hey,
Okay.
And I'm going to expend 3 charges. That way I get cool stuff.
5.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
4. 3 charges is 4.
3
4.
charges. Because
Yep.
every time I cast a charge, it goes up a level. And I get an extra
Yeah.
dart
so
for
3
each
would
one.
be
So
5.
It's 3 plus 1 plus 1.
right.
Which is 5.
So 5.
Is this a wand or?
No.
Yeah, this is the wand of magic missiles.
Yeah, so 3
He said
charges.
he's- Oh, 3 charges. My bad. You're right.
Yeah, 3
five.
charges.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'll hit the one everyone else is on. This one down here.
Okay.
Focus fire.
Yeah.
Focus fire. All right.
It's like when you're fighting Borg. All right.
roll some beautiful damage.
Okay, so there's the first one. And there's the second. Oh, cool. It asked me what level I want to cast at and everything. So there's a 2. And the last one. And that goes up to 3, right? Did I do that right?
No, you didn't do it right.
Yeah,
What
it's-
happened? I
it's
picked
five
level
of-
'Cause
3.
well,
Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, that one did 2. That's 6 of them, actually.
It did?
1. No, it's
the
not.
problem is the first.
Oh, I see 5.
Level does 2 levels. It has a 1 and a 2.
That's weird because the first one
1d4.
is. Yeah, just make it level 1 next time and fire it 5 times.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Let's start
it's. I think this thing is scratched.
Yeah,
Pick-
1 times 2. Yeah, because some of that's like 2 rolls. And
Because it's not firing 3 missiles as the first magic missile.
Let's
It's
just
only
round
firing
it
one
up to a
magic missile.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
to be
weird.
fair.
Why did it do
Just to
that?
be fair.
yeah, I think that
Yeah.
counted for 7 of them. It looks like.
Yeah, I did level 1, 2, and 3. I guess I'll do level 1s next time because that's weird.
So
I don't know why I did that.
Well, we'll just do so 4 plus
1 times 1.
3
3.
plus 5. That's 3 of them.
That's
3.
12. And then
And
that one's 2, the bottom one.
Yeah, the 5 is 2 and the 4 is 1.
Yeah, the
So-
bottom ones are all 1.
So the
Yeah.
last one shouldn't count. 'Cause the fourth one is 2. So it's 12 plus
1.
5, 17.
Magic. The magic of accounting.
Okay. Good hits. Barrick is not here. Barrick, you get to drink from your ale.
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't-
watching from the ground.
Yeah. Which one are you rooting for?
To fall? I don't know yet.
He's got the wagon ready to come pick us up when we're hit the ground.
He's on the.
He's
He's
not sure
he's
yet.
back on solid ground, going. So what will the name of my next be? Red fellas, red.
He goes to get the carriage out and there's like a hearse and that thing. He's like, "This is appropriate," and he grabs that instead.
Here's a good one. I just learned this spell. I will fire at the manticore there.
Okay.
15.
15 does hit.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just fire 3. So there's 6.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't hit. Balls. 22.
Okay.
So 14 fire damage.
Burst into flames as so he's still flying by. Excellent. Ban one just before he exits and you don't get attack of opportunity in the air. We're all flying by here.
Sure.
So just as he exits your space, what would you like to do?
So he hasn't left yet?
You just it's like you're in the area flying by. So just as it's all happens in just like a second. So
All right. So I'm gonna flip over him and try and block his movement away like that. Oops. I gotta bring him with me. and so I basically want to do like a barrel roll over him, so that I was on his left side and I barrel over. So now I'm on his
Okay.
I was on his right side. Now I'm on his left side, and I swing at him before he leaves.
Okay. Do it. Nice. I like the way that worked better. Narratively.
21.
Yes.
Nice.
12
Ooh,
slashing damage.
Nice.
And I smiteth him.
Uh-oh.
And
Make it a good one.
here. Yeah, really. Divine Smite. I think I do this die.
Oh, not a good one. Okay, he's still up, bursting radiant flame, and he looks left and right. You roll over the top of him, and he can. Well, let's see. He'll take one quick swipe at you, and then he'll move. He'll try to bite you as you. Nope. Then he flies off, rolls off down to the east or the north, and actually he rolls back this way. Actually, rolls over this way toward in front of Feldheim. That was his go, and this Manticore will see what kind of movement he's got. He will come up and take. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go.
Whoa!
He's gonna bite Finn. No. What's he gonna do? He's going to claw you. Finn, does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Does it mess up your new armor?
It does indeed.
No, because it went through all the holes that were already there.
Yes.
You take 5
Damn it.
slashing, and that's the Manticore's turn. And it's your turn. You must have sensed it's your turn.
Yeah, feel free to move.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I was gonna do. All right, so we're gonna move. Shit.
You'd have to land for that.
Hang on. We're going to do this.
Oh, whoa!
Put us in the center of the map.
Yeah.
All right.
Give us some flying room, Gary. We need
That's
a side scroller.
We're about to roll off the map here.
We're gonna go here. Well, move us here. So he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
We're not doing attacks of opportunity in the flying. We're all assuming flyby,
okay.
So we're just going to play it like that and make it a little easier.
All right, got it. All right, so I will move there, and then I will take a shot as we're retreating. And
Come on, I want to hear the thunk. I want to hear the thunk.
Which one are you shooting? The one attacking you?
Yes, I'm shooting the one that's attacking
The other one is
us.
bleeding profusely, just to let you know.
All right, so does a 17
You
hit?
Absolutely.
All right.
Nice damage, too.
That's an 18, by the way.
Yes,
Thank
18.
You. Thank you. You're a scholar.
Thank you for sharing.
Excellent.
Just an FYI.
Feldheim. The Manticore in front of you is panting and bleeding out of its mouth, and it's got its eyes on you. It intends you to be its next meal.
And a large belly. And it looks like it's pregnant.
Feldane's gonna shoot his crossbow at it.
And a weird man face.
With shark teeth.
Oh, a 17 hits. Yes.
4.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah. And he's gonna move down. Oh! Oh!
Wow, it's the first time I've ever seen the person fly before the bird.
All right. This one's struggling, but Jasper. Jasper, it's your turn.
Got my mutes backwards.
1 + 1 = 11.
I thought it was 3.
Oh, you hit?
And I was muted the whole time. Awesome. That's wonderful. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, magic missile. 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Oof.
Just kidding.
How many charges is that?
9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 damage.
Okay.
That's another 3 charges.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah, those 3 charges. And I got to put the wand away because I got 1 charge left, and I don't want to risk.
Just try it.
Well, I can't do it this turn.
Ah, right.
And that's it.
Unless you want to move.
Which
Don't I have a driver? I thought someone was driving for me because I'm
Nope.
intoxicated.
No, you're.
I thought you were on my. I thought you were.
You thought somebody was driving, but the whole time it was you.
That green ale, what can I tell you?
that's the best kind of drunk driver.
Yeah, since I can't hover, I'll just. There you go.
you veer off that way.
Right. Lazily listing to starboard.
Barrick, any difference in the odds at this point, or
Nope.
still waiting?
Still waiting for somebody to fall. Predicting Jasper, but
Yeah, he is barely aloft. That thing. He's got his claws into it, but it's not flying right. Where are we? Body knock.
Yeah, I think there was still some movement left on our hippogriff,
Maybe half of it.
so I'll go to there roughly. Oops, sorry, Finn. And
Whoa!
Barrick, it was Finn.
I can't apparently can't select both of us. So anyway, I will.
You're on the wrong dude.
Oh yeah, I jumped on another one.
Building.
Just jumping from dude to dude.
So Feldane, as the hippogriff containing body knock and Finn, he banks a little too tightly and Finn falls off and lands on top of yours.
All right, we'll scorching ray that Manicore up to the north again.
Okay.
Let's see, 20
Hits. He's very low. You killed him.
for 3. I
Yeah.
kill it,
Yeah.
and then I will
He
shoot
plummets.
the other.
Like
I'll fire the other 2 at the other Manicore.
All right.
15. That hits, right?
It
I
does.
think it hit
They have
the other
a
ones, yeah.
DC, yeah.
So, hey, all right. 9 fire to the other one.
Excellent. Okay. Band one, sir. It's your turn. He's burned. The other one, you see, Barrick. You can see this one just falling to the ground.
I fly down and right up behind this guy, and come underneath him and slash at his belly with my sword,
Oh,
striking
Open him up.
straight up,
okay.
and not realizing that I'm probably going to get sprayed with entrails.
Right. It hits. Yeah, 14's the AC.
5 slashing.
And indeed you do. There's gore. You're smiling through it, but a little bit of bile and blood splashes you in your mount. He turns on you, and he tries to bite you. And he can't get through your armor.
I block it with my shield.
Nice. And he will take the fuck off this way. He's trying to retreat.
Oh! Trying to get away, I see.
Yeah, Finn.
All right, let me see how far that gentleman is.
You're a little disoriented. You're on a new hippogriff.
Yes. And Feldane, thank you, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna take a shot at the one who's obviously still alive, and that misses.
Oh, you missed.
God damn it! No
Yeah.
good shooting this high.
You accidentally pulled one of the banana arrows, and it just goes.
And the tailpipe arrow. Damn
That's
it.
right. Feldane, you have a new co-pilot, and it's your shot. you on mute?
I am on mute, but I was looking at the range. 60 feet for Mind Sliver, so I'm going to cast a metal spike into its head.
And save, okay. Oh, fails horribly.
2 psychic.
So, 2 psychic and disadvantage. On saves. Jasper.
Unmute. All right.
Funny how that
How's
works.
yeah? How's he looking?
Not as bad as his buddy, but not great. Yeah.
Right on.
More than bloodied, put it that way.
Oh, he can't see me.
You jump onto the Manticore.
I do.
Nice.
Right between the wings. But since I have gauntlets, I can't use my claws. So I'll whip out 2 daggers.
Okay.
Can't they be fingerless gauntlets?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I'll allow it.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going claws deep.
Whoa.
Of course they would be. I mean, you got them. Absolutely.
Right. Cool.
Go up to the wrist.
So yeah, and then
Yeah, right. They're gauntlets. They're not gloves. Okay.
okay. So yeah, I'll jump down and dig my claws in.
All right, go for it.
There's normal hand and
Oh.
there's offhand.
Misses.
So
Just can't sink through. You're just trying to hold on and slash at the same time. You can't make touches. Fucking shit. One.
Tabaxi ASMR. Tabaxamar. All right. I suppose I could try to jump back to the hippogriff.
Sure. Making.
Oh my goodness, are you drunk?
Make a acrobatics check.
What are you doing?
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Right on.
He saw
Okay.
you do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
He learned it from you, Fen. He learned it from you.
Yeah. If you had failed that, Jasper would be dead. Unless somebody
Okay.
caught him out of the air. Barrick. Yeah. So you see the one Manticore hit the dirt, and you see Jasper fly over, jump on the Manticore, and then jump back. And I guess you're thinking in your head that you were almost right as he makes it.
I start applauding.
They're swirling around the air above you. Body knock. It's your turn.
All right. He'll be like mid conversation and look around and notice the Fenn's not there. And he's like, he was gonna say, "Hey Fenn, watch what happens when I do this," and then the start going into some kind of a crazy tailspin. And we'll just fly up a little bit. And yeah, why not? Let's magic.
All right. You shoot him with your missile.
10 force.
Okay. Yeah, he stops in his tracks at the blows. And one of his wings is damaged. He starts to sputter about in a circle. Bandwin.
I can. It's still alive though.
Yeah.
Or is it dying? Okay. I will maneuver down over it and attempt to finish it. For 9 points.
You hit, and same thing.
If I can,
Lawn
I'd say
dart.
I tell the Griffin, grab it, and try and like wiggle the reins or something, like grab it, and
Okay.
see if it'll do it.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Sure. 4.
Mm-mm. It doesn't even. It doesn't even look back at you like what? Hits the ground. All right.
All right, I
battle is
follow it.
over.
What did Thurl say he wanted? The head?
I don't know. I just wanted to kill it. It's evil beast. And now I can make my picture a lot better because I never actually saw one before.
Yeah, he did say. He said.
You wanted the head.
You've never seen one before, so you had to kill it.
But
What?
That's
yeah,
mighty whitey. Ya.
Body will go down. Body will go down to the first downed Manicore and take his dagger out and start trying to get the head off.
Okay. It's a job with a dagger.
Yeah.
It's a job with an
Do
axe.
you have an axe or something?
Nope.
You want a little help with that? I mean, we can.
You're just like elbows
It's like,
deep into its
body. The head's bigger than you. What do you do? Oh my God!
I got.
You're like
I think I've almost got it. I've almost got
elbow
it.
deep. Oh.
You just follow the contours of the bone, and you're able to cut it away eventually. You're bloody and filthy. You're headed to red with blood.
Well, where's the other one? We can get that head too.
Prestidigitation and clean myself.
Just like that.
I fly over to
Fresh
the
as
other
an
one
spring.
and hackety slackety chop the head off and.
All right. Same thing. You're able to eventually decapitate it.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't the same thing.
Yeah, not the same. The end results, yes. You have 2 Manicore heads.
All right.
We'll
Wonder if
skip
we'll get
ahead
2
a little
rings.
bit. You fly them. You fly them back to the hippogriffs, and as soon as you fly up into the clouds, the other knights on their mounts, you see them slap their thighs and and they can't believe that your mounts are carrying actually in their claws the heads of 2 of these manticores. Some celebrate, the others kind of give you a hard time, like those are ours, kind of thing. But it's mostly all good-hearted, so you get a good feeling from them. So you make your way back.
You're my best friend.
And you dismount. Everyone celebrates you. You deliver the heads, and the ring is delivered to you. It's a ring with a red ruby on it, and it provides a little bit of extra protection for anyone who wants to wear it.
Ooh.
It's a ring of
Oh,
protection.
nice.
I think Body will have that. Unless anyone wants to fight me.
I think we all want it. But as far as tricking these people thinking you're our leader, we could probably give it to you first.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'll just wear it temporarily then.
Okay.
Body's like, of course I'll take it. I'm the leader.
Yeah.
Roll 40. Oh, Carrie. Do whatever you like. We'll leave it to you guys. It's not my job. So, there's celebration, and you go back to the merriment before. Everyone is giving you claps on the back. Even the ones who kind of gave you a hard time for their kill, they're toasting you and giving you cheers. Let's see here. We've got some.
I go over to Body Knock and I peel a clot from behind his ear, and I'm like, you missed some with your spell there, Body Knock.
Oh, thank you, Banwin. Very nice of you. Thank you very much.
You really get into your work. I like it.
I'm not afraid to get dirty if I need to.
Okay. So, Thurl and his fellow knights, they celebrate the victory with a crisp ale and endless trays of food. The story of the battle is told and retold, changing with every telling. Hour upon hour goes by, celebration, and eventually Thurl addresses you. He stands, and everyone quiets down. You fought well, bravely. You are true champions. And we would welcome any or all of you into our ranks. And the knights in the room, they clink their mugs and they cheer. We're so thankful you've made your way to us today. Truly, truly blessed. And he looks to each and every one of you.
That's outrageous.
I have a special surprise to share with everyone. And even our newest potential recruits, and he winks at all of you. Meet me on the Spire in 20 minutes. So you're able to go about your business and finish your drinks, tell more tales, and finish off what food remains. And after the 20 minutes or so passes, you head back to the Spire. And towards near the center of the Spire, Thurl, you see, and it's dark, and there are torches lit. So it's dark outside, there's stars, it's a clear night, and there's several, like torches lit about. So it's just lighting, very, very lightly the Spire. And he's carefully unfolding. It's like a dark velvet cloth, and beneath the cloth it's a crystal ball. And he sits down slowly, and he smiles widely at everyone and looks around and nods to you and says to the group, who's quiet, show their faces so they can see who rules the skies with the might of the wind. And the heads turn to several figures around the perimeter of the Spire. And there are several knights, and they surround 10 or more people who are hooded with their hands tied behind their backs. And the hoods are removed, and you see scared, dirty faces. They all have the same insignia worn by Larch, the Black Earth cultist you found in the tomb beneath Red Larch. And Thurl smiles and stands up, breathes deeply. These evil-doing elemental cultists, and spits on the ground as he says it. They were caught trying to infiltrate our lovely tower. No doubt with designs on my life. And you hear the other knights, they boo and hiss at the prisoners. Some of them throw things. Thankfully, our proud knights captured them before they could do any real harm. They, though, must be punished for their deeds. And the knights cheer. And we will fill our greatest weapon with the souls of the departed. And he gestures to the orb that he just unfolded on the table. Knights! And everyone snaps to attention. Do your duty. And he says that everyone cheers as the knights next to the prisoners begin to push the prisoners off the top of the pinnacle.
Oh, whoa. Hey,
The just punishment.
You hear
for
screams from some.
evildoers. Are we supposed to be seeing this, Gary, or do we just on this?
Yeah,
On the map?
absolutely see this. Oh, no.
We're just on the map.
Yeah. I see what you mean. No. Yeah, it's just, there's no image for it.
Okay.
And so the last one, Thurl himself walks over. Have you anything to say for yourself? And he just looks.
Walks up. Oh,
Go ahead.
walks over to a cultist or us?
No, to one of the cultists with its hands bound behind his back. You anything to say? And he just looks at him and says, I know nothing about what you've accused me of, and Thurl Meroska himself, 2 hands to the chest, and pushes him off the spire. A few seconds later, you hear the impact.
I wonder if they bounce when they hit.
Well, I assume they must have deserved this. We have slain some evildoers recently as well.
Oh, you heard him. He said they were cultists.
Perhaps not as
Well,
callously, but
what evidence did he have for that?
You guys have
Well,
this
he's the
little
Lord.
conversation between, but everyone is cheering this summary execution.
He's the lord of the keep and the lord of this area. It's in his rightly duty to execute people that have wronged him or broken his laws.
Do we even know if that's true? Just push people off a goddamn tower. He didn't tell them cut a hand off for a thief, or he literally just dropped people hundreds of feet.
I mean, the only thing that's suspicious is he's using the souls to power or whatever that thing is. That seems more suspicious than anything else.
And so you guys had this conversation. The cheering and the conversation slows down, and you see glitters of faint glowing light appear up from the valley below, swoop over the top of the spire, and begin to swirl around and coalesce inside the globe. And you see Thurl's face just sort of glowing, and he's smiling as widely as before as the globe fills with the light of the souls of those he sacrificed.
I mean, summary, it's still a side with them or whatever. I mean, summary your execution is something that I can go behind, but sacrificing to something else, depending on what this is for. I mean, if it's for the greater good and they were evildoers, then fine. But we are here to root out a cult, are we not? Under my breath.
Yeah, and he begins to wrap up the globe and tucks it away safely.
What is that thing?
You ask him, or you're a little further away?
I'm
from
gonna
him,
ask
or...
him.
Okay. It's an orb. I think they're called devastation orbs. They wreak havoc on your enemies.
Oh, yes. I have heard of such.
Have you?
Well, I do a lot of reading. I've read nearly every book in Candlekeep.
Wow.
I look in my book. Is it in my book?
Let's see. Make a history check.
-1.
You have to kill it. No, these are sort of a very specific thing.
It would have to be if it was anything to do with extra planar travel or creatures and stuff like that, it'd probably be in the book. But other than that, no.
No. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming. Spend the night. Make a night of it. Enjoy yourselves. Feast. We'll have much work for you in the future if you decide to join. You're all welcome. He smiles and he wraps the glove off. And a couple of the harder-looking guards follow behind him as he descends into the tower.
I move over the edge and look down from where the cultists fell.
Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of feet. Yeah.
Oh, so we're like an edge of a cliff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm like, that's sure a long way down. Oh, okay, yeah.
They're real dead.
I suppose there won't be much left.
Well, the small creatures will eat them.
Indeed.
Okay.
That guy looks like he almost has a parachute on.
He does. That's funny that you say that. That may or may not be a thing. I think that's where we'll end it tonight. We'll wrap it up there and see you guys next week.
All right,
Hooray!
Cool. Good session.
Yeah,
That was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thanks, Gary.
Thought you guys were going to
Thanks,
fight.
Gary.
If I got to fight a hippogriff.
You thought we were gonna fight everybody there?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't have a map for it, but I was trying to prepare
Yeah.
myself for what you might do.
When you have a dialogue, I tend not to interrupt. But
Yeah. I thought one of you was gonna wow, I forgot words. I forgot
As
one of you guys
far-
was gonna interrupt the pushing off the side and we were
as-
gonna fight.
As far as I'm concerned, we are here to root out the greater evil. If these guys believe those are evil, I'm perfectly okay with them kicking them off the bridge.
Yeah, I
Object.
think Fen was
That's the word.
just shocked and not
Mhm.
ready.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
you're
that
role-playing.
makes no sense.
Absolutely.
Buddy was ready to burning hands right at their head. But purely as an effort to like fit in, because he doesn't really know this spy stuff so
Jesus.
much.
Oh, I was ready to shove
Um,
one off too, by the way.
Are you serious?
Yep.
It's a fucking cult.
You don't
Like
understand.
it's no different than the other cults.
Well, we don't
He is
have
the
enough
Lord.
information yet.
He
We
is
don't
the
have enough
Lord.
information. They just threw like 12 people off a fucking spire.
If a king tells you to throw a guy off a spire, you throw a guy off a spire.
You
It's
are
just the way it is.
insane.
Until you find out the king is a mad king and he's evil, and then you kill him and throw him
He
off.
literally pulled an orb out and was like, "Yeah, these souls are gonna go in my orb." As soon as that happened, it was like, "Okay, this guy's just as bad as the other guys," and we're all like, "Solid move, dude. Solid move. They came into your tower. We get it. We get it."
Hey, remember, my character's already been undercover with the watch, so he's an undercover agent. So he'll go around along with it, no problem, until it's deemed time to stop it, and then
I have
looking
no
around.
doubt your character.
Yeah, I think Body has had a pretty sheltered existence up until now, and he just assumes that this is what life is like on the outside. That there's just
It is. This is the outside world.
it's just people like dying all the time, doing shit.
Did you read my background? Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, this is just.
Yeah, I like the
that's-
role play. I like sticking to your character, and it's good for Finn to be shocked, and for
Yeah, well, Fenn's like a
for Bannon to be
farm
like,
boy, man.
"Oh, yeah, no, this is normal. Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, this is no. It's just as long as he
Duty.
doesn't, as long as he hasn't done anything evil or against the law yet, he's okay in my book.
Yeah, it's what is stand your ground? It's sort of like Florida stand your ground law stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, castle. Yeah, the castle walls.
The castle. This is his place, and if he wants to execute people,
Yep. and you try and avoid to be the one getting pushed.
yep.
Killer.
All right. Well, good night.
Yeah, all right. We'll see you guys
Good
next
night,
week.
everybody.
Take care.
Yeah, good night.
That was
See you guys.
that was super fun.
That was good.
Yeah.